back to the channel. It's your girl Luna, and we are going to be going over some of the jobs that you can do on Ranch Sim. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the highest paying job that you can go to when you're playing the game. If it's something that you want to get started ASAP and get some fast money quick. So we're going to go over to the older gentleman that is a rancher. When you look at the map, it is actually going to be this large rectangle here. So there are 3 people that you can go to do jobs for and earn money. Some of them will pay $200, some $400, but this one specifically, he will pay you $2,500 to do this job for him. And it can be a little hard. And if you played the original demo, it is not in the same locations as they used to be. So I'm going to show you the exact locations to look for these items that you need to get paid. And then also, what are some little things to kind of look around to look for so you can memorize how to do it. Because one thing I notice is that you can go and do this job more than once if you want quick money during your game and not have to stress about trying to wait for the pigs to get bigger or the cows to give you milk to make cheese. But they do offer more than one job. We're stuck. They do offer more than one job, but this is one that comes back. So when you come find him, he offers a job under construction where he actually wants 64 pieces of wood. He also has a trailer delivery where you would go to the gas station and bring him his gas tank back. And before, he did have one that was a demolish job where you had to get rid of his barn that used to be right next to him where those hay barrels are. But of course, that one's not going to respawn and we can't redo that one. We are actually going to do the treasures of ancients. So what he wants to do, did you know that warriors from distant northlands once traveled through our mountainous regions? If you can find these 3 hidden treasures from the ancient warriors, then I will reward you generously. We're going to go ahead and hit accept. And so we have to find a dagger, a helmet, and a goblet. So I will show a picture of where we're going to be going on the map. But I'm going to go ahead and drive you there, possibly, of where we're going to be going to find our first clue. I'm going to go to this one over here because it is closer to where we started. And we just got to drive through some trees a little bit. We'll get there. We'll get there. It just, you know, the mechanics of driving in this game are so well first. And you could drive on the street, but I like driving through the trees. It just works for me. All right. All right, so we're looking for this opening right here. And then we're going to go all the way up. I believe the first one is the helmet that we're going to pick up. There's no specific order that you have to find these. It's just this one is closer to us. So we're going to go up and over in this little hole here. And we find this little friend of ours. And we're going to grab his helmet. Sorry about that. We're going to borrow that for a second, okay? You can keep your sword, though. All right, so then we're going to back up. And we're going to go over back behind the gas station is where I believe the goblet is. Hold on, let's make it down this hill. And I will show you where on the map exactly that will be located. And the things to look for visual cues. So for visual cues here, I'll show you on the map exactly where we are so you can kind of know what to look for. So right now we are over on that little bend right there, parallel to the hunter, passing down by his house, and then you're going to look for that path right there with that mountain. That's where that helmet is going to be. And now we're going to go over by the gas station. And we're going to go... Actually, you know what? Are we closer to the dagger? Actually, we're closer to the dagger. Let's go ahead and go over to the dagger. And then we'll wrap You know what? There's multiple things that we can do here. Nope, let's go to the gas station. Sorry, guys. Because we have to turn them back into him, so we'll have to wrap back around anyway, so we're going to stick to my first idea of going to the gas station, and we're going to go through the forest. Over the forest and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Alright, I pretty much have a lot of this map memorized, but sometimes I just have to put a marker down when I'm on the wrong side. Because some of the roads just loop in circles, and it's like, oh, thanks. So I have to put a little marker down so I can at least get in the general direction of where I need to go. Alright, so we are going to go up behind the gas station here. As you see, the gas station is on my left. This is probably not the best place to go up and behind the gas station, but you're going to be looking for two big rocks. Now, you can go to these areas without triggering the job, and this stuff will be here. So up back here are two big rocks. And ta-da! We have our goblet. So these are the two big rocks that you will be looking for. And from the street, or to see, so you can see where the gas station is. So directly behind the gas station, you see that trailer. These big rocks are right here behind these trees, and that's where you're gonna find your goblet, in that area of the map. All right, so now we're gonna go find the hardest one, which is the dagger. The dagger is hard to find because it blends in really, really well with the grass. So there are some little cues that I told myself to look for when I'm trying to find this thing, but it will take a hot minute every time I go to find it. It does take me a minute because, like I said, it's hard to see, even if I'm like, okay, I know I need to look for this, I know I need to look for that, but it's just a matter of, man, the driving is really off today. Whee! So, one thing that I try and tell myself to do is we're going to go over down this little dirt path past the old lady's house, and I will show up on the screen where that is on the map. One of our cues is going to be those trailers that are off in the distance. Alright, I'm going to leave my car down here, because if I put it up there, I'll forget where it's at. So one thing that I told myself is that I got to get up on the hill, and you can usually see the trailers between the trees when you're going to find the dagger. And this is one of my cues. When I find it, it's usually within eyesight of that, which I'm either usually too far or it's a little bit further out. But we gotta find a dagger just standing up in the grass. And your eyes gotta be sharp. Alright, where are we? We may be too far out. Come on, dagger. It's so hard to find. Alright, I think we have gone too far. Yeah, I know it's not that close to the rock. Like, I have done this more than once, but I told myself I wasn't going to do this again, and then I was like, crap, I should have recorded it last time I did it, because it's so hard to find. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I may have to put my glasses on. Alright, so I know we will see those when we find the dagger. There it is! Oh, you see how hard that was? This is where it is. Like, that is hard to find. Alright, so when we're standing here, see, that was my point of, it's in between these trees. That little rock is right there. And then if you turn and face this way, then the old man, that's where his house is. So that's where you can kind of put a visual point of where this dagger is at. And again, I'll show it up a specific spot that is on the map. That I actually found that faster than I normally did. But I don't want to do this again. It is, like I said, it is an easy $2,500, but the dagger is the one that's the hardest to find. But once you memorize where it's at, it is an easy $2,500, so you could do it as many times as you want. I don't know if they will ever stop it to where it keeps coming back, but I've found all 3 of these literally probably 10 times. Maybe not 10, maybe 5. Maybe 5 times. I did it, I think, twice. I've done it twice in the save. This is the second time me doing it in my solo save. I did it 3 times in a group save because I was like, okay, we need money. This is the fastest way we can get $2,500. So I just kept doing that, and my brother did it as well, I think twice. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm tired of hunting down this stuff. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. We'll just go process some meat. But it does regenerate. It is the highest paying job that you can get from any of the people that are in the game. And all the jobs vary depending on who you're going to. The old lady has a fox one where you have to kill 2 foxes, and then she'll pay you, but then you can also take the fox meat and process it. She also has one that is, she wants I think a bacon and egg breakfast. I haven't done that one yet. She also has one where you demolish some things in her yard and also clean up her yard. The hunter is where you would go to unlock your shotgun, and you have to get rid of 5 wild animals. Well, 5, not specifically wild, but 5 ferocious animals. What I like to do with that one, I actually, because the bears are kind of various in spawning, but you have to kill 5 of them. The bears and the foxes count. So if you go to trigger that with the hunter, I go straight to the old lady, because then there are 4 foxes that spawn. All of those count towards those 5 animals you need. So if you wanted to, find 1 bear, and if the bears are hard spawning, I would just go to her, and then that's done. And then the hunter also has a find the rabbit, which is a little tedious, and then another one where you have to bring the hunter 8 pieces of meat, which isn't too hard. Which that can be bear meat, fox, what are the other animals? Bear, fox, deer, and wolf meat. It could be any of those. He just wants 8 wild meat. All right, so we have our helmet, our dagger, and our goblet. We're going to put them in the car here, and then we're going to go up to him and say, I found the treasures of the ancient warriors, and there is your $2,500 quest completed. We are $2,500 richer, which I am now at $3,190. And that is how easy it is to finish out that quest and get some easy money. And like I said, I think it rotates every day, I believe. Hey there, little guy. I'm not going to shoot you today. We're going to take a shortcut. I don't know how fast it rotates. I haven't really paid attention to that. But like I said, that's my second time. All the bears are up here today. That's my second time doing specifically that task. This is what I get for, just going through and not using the roads. We're actually going to go to the gas station now that I think about it, because we need gas. Whew. Use the road. Nah, this is more exciting. Okay. We made it to the old lady's house. So, on the map also, this is where the old lady lives. This is where the old man lives, and the hunter has his name actually on the map. This little square here is just that hideout point. I don't know if they're going to end up doing anything with it, or it's just for aesthetically pleasing reasons. But this rectangle and that I don't know why my name says 257. Some days it says 257, some days it says my name. But that's how I have it memorized on the map of where their 2 houses are. She's the one that will have the 3 jobs of cleaning up her land, killing the foxes, and bringing her a breakfast. Like I said, I haven't done the breakfast yet, so I don't know how much money that gives out. I actually need to do that now that I have a process of eggs and some pigs. But I need to see how much that costs to see if that's a job that I would rotate doing. I can't imagine it would be that much. But who knows? All right, we're going to run and go get some gas real fast. We're going to go ahead and fill up the truck and fill up this gas tank because they're both empty. put that there. But I have been enjoying Ranch Sim. Let me know if you've been playing, what you're looking forward to. It is officially out of early access, so a lot has changed from when I believe the first gameplay testing of it was in like 2021, I want to say. So a couple of years. And Cats and Dogs are going to be coming. We don't know the exact date of when they'll be coming, but I'm really hoping that they will be dogs specifically. You can get dogs for hunting. I think that would be fun. And even if there was more resin of the... I knew I was going to hit that. If there's more deer and stuff that are res, it could be great if I could see more foxes. And then that way the dogs could hunt and sniff out the foxes. Because I really only see foxes around the old lady's house, I noticed. I haven't really seen them spawn anywhere else. But I did see that there is a hunting sign that pops up kind of in the hunter's area, I think. So I'm excited to see what they're going to have kind of pop out next. And what we can expect from our Ranch Sim. So thank you guys for coming to check out this video. Hopefully being able to see the visuals of where to go, where to get these items helped you out. Sorry, I had a phone call. Hopefully they help you out and where you can find them. If you ever want to check out any of the live streams, please check out the links down below in the description. You can always come hang out over on Twitch, where we play a range of other games and community nights and have a lot of fun. So I love and appreciate you guys. Thank you to Keymailer and the dev team for giving me a key to play this game and showcase it. As you can see, I'm really, really loving it. And I will catch you next time. This is Lunagalaxy out.